book that I wrote, all of the words that we spoke, yet only with our eyes. Now is the time to choose. Somebody wins and some lose. I can see through your disguise. Lay it down, hope for something better. Looking at the clouds, the sliver in the weather. You can't keep this up. The lies are just too much. Kick back, start another fire. Looking at the clouds, making shapes that you admire. And you can't stop it now, 'cause you don't know how. You can't stop it now.
How's that? Late night. Let's get started. Turn my mic up a little bit louder. Can you still hear me good? Are you hearing the music more? What you say, Coach Blake? What you say? Waiting for feedback. All right, ready to get started. I'm gonna do some tactics tonight. Just try to get some practice in here. I've been feeling jumpy. Got a little bit of coffee, keep me going for a little while. Been itching to continue to keep doing more chest here. Okay, so let's see here. Turn the volume down just a little bit more. Okay. About to get things started here. Taking a look at my problems and what it is that we're going to be doing. Okay. Hope that the music's good still. Full volume. Voice comes in clear. Cool. Alright. Well, I'll get started with some tactics. We're going to be doing the Annihilation of Defense of a piece. And as we do that, I guess the key is remove the backup buddy. If you remove the backup buddy, then you should be able to find out which is the weak piece here. Analyzing the position here. White to move. White wants to take the rook, but he can't take the rook because the bishop's there, so got to get rid of that guy. Then I can take him. Alright, go to the next one. Alright, and the next one here. White wants to take the rook, but it's being defended by the knight, so we get rid of the knight. Then I can get the rook. Cool. Let's go to the next problem. I'm going to try to do as much as I can till for an hour. So I'm going to get a lot of it. Alright. I am in the Pishka overlay. How come you cannot? Can you see that? I'm in the Pishka overlay. Can you see it? Let's see here. It says preview. Yeah. I'm in the Pishka overlay. What's going on? Let's check this, get this right first before we move on. Meanwhile, enjoy the jams. Okay. This better? Okay. Let's continue on. Then Coach Blake. Alright. We have white to play. White wants to take the bishop here, but the knight is the backup buddy. So remove the backup buddy with check here. And then take. Okay. So this is Pishka, and as we are working on Pishka, you can find this stuff at wholesalechess.com, I believe, and this program is a good program, not too expensive. All right, let's continue on here. I'm gonna take out one earbud so I can have the music super blasting in my ear. Okay, white to play. Scan the board very quickly. Okay. Okay, white wants to get the rook right here. King's too far away, so the bishop would love to go here to get the rook. What we're going to do is we're going to bring the king over, and then we'll fork him and take the rook. Okay, and we'll move on here in our next tactic here, black to play. Similar idea. We want to get a rook, and we can get a rook checking the king, putting him on the diagonal, and then taking the rook. Let's keep rolling. Black to move. Right, black. Let me see here. Looks like he wants to get a knight here. Okay. That rook down here looks lonely. Okay, I've seen this tactic before. Okay, can't believe I can't find it here. I'm getting old. All right, let's see. Let's go with defense here. Defense here. Got to get rid of the defense. Yeah, it leads to a mate. Takes and go there. Okay. Alright, so how are you doing tonight? Can't sleep, so I'm doing some tactics. Come join me here. Help me out if you see it before I do. These are Annihilation of Defense of a piece. So remove the backup buddy is what I tell my students. If we remove the backup buddy here, then we should be able to find a piece that's hanging. And we're going to try to do as many as we can in about 50 minutes or so. Alright, black to play. Black wants to get that rook. I would say get that rook. So checks come first and then grab the rook. If these are too easy, and you tell me if they're too easy as well. I'm just kind of blitzing through these. I want my students to actually have these videos to go over for their tactics, because sometimes it's tricky to do tactics. Okay, bishop's defending the rook, so what we're going to do is get rid of that and then take the rook. Cool. Let's move on. Anybody else in the stream tonight? Let me know you're there. Black to play. Black's going to take that bishop, create a fork, take the rook, win the game. Alright, black to play. Again, creating the fork. Cool. Nothing too difficult, I see. Alright. Check. Create the skewer this time. Alright. And black to play. Black wants to get this rook right here. So let's remove the backup buddy and take the rook. Coffee time. Okay. Let's see here. Black to move. Alright. What does black want to do? He wants to skewer and get that rook. So first things first. If I take here, he takes there. I check, he moves. And then, yeah. That's going to get this. This pawn wants to come down the board and create a queen. So we're going to do this and then take his rook. I mean, he could have stayed on the rook, but he wants that pawn. We take that on the next turn. Okay, and he can't get to our pawn over here, so he's got to watch it go. If you want to see me to show you the end game, how it can be played out, then just let me know. Alright, we're going to level 5 tactics. Level 5 tactics are a little bit more trickier, supposedly, but I don't believe any of that. Okay, take this guy and then take that guy. Alright, let's go here. And we did that one. So, back. Black to move. Checks come first. And then we take the free piece. White to move. Let's go and create a fork. Now I got this program several years ago. I haven't played through it, and I've been meaning to do it. It's a good tactics training program. called Pishka. You can also find this on Android, and I believe that they have it in the Apple store. You just gotta go looking for it. It's called Chess Tactics 4.0. Oh, well, sure, I guess I can take it now. I wanted to be cool, and 4 can take it. Alright, let's go white to move here and fork and check. Yep, that looks good. The name of the app is was it Chess Kings? I think that's the brand of it. Let me the actual app itself, like I said, is on Android too. It's CTART 4.0. It's called Chess Tactics -art ART and then 4.0. They have it for computers like this. They have the computer program you can buy, but the app is, I think, is just cheaper to get, and so you can use it on your phone. And I use it on my phone as well, but I like to sit down and do my tactics at a table instead of just walking around and doing them. And I mean, whatever suits you, right? You're just trying to get tactics in your head. Thanks, Coach Blake, for throwing it out there. Yeah, it's free on iOS, I think, if you're just sampling it. But if you really want the whole program, then you unlock and get more, of course. Okay, so then I take the rook and we move on. Okay, remove the backup, buddy. I take this guy, and then I take this guy. So I've used this program. It was back in the day when they had it, CTR 3.0. 3.0 had a rough interface. Then it was Pishka. They, I think they took over and they upgraded the interface to make it look clean like this. And supposed to be user friendly. Now I gotta tell you that getting the disc, it's kind of flaky. When I try to put it on a Windows computer, it doesn't really work very good on an Apple's computer or Mac computers, whatever. I don't have those here at the house, but they're the complications that it has is that when you're trying to download it, I guess it's because it's from overseas. They're not as compatible, which I think is weird. Because sometimes it'll crash. That's what I've heard from some users, but I really haven't had too many problems with this. Not only again on the app on my phone, but when I'm trying to put it actually on computers. I got a lot of series of this as well. The series that I've had is you have opening series, they have in-game series, checkmating series. I mean, it's a lot of programs, and I spent a lot of money when I was in college trying to build up my training library, because I do a lot of coaching around here in Houston, and I wanted to have programs like this to help my students to practice their tactics and to get familiar with the patterns, and it's helped them. I mean, I've done chess camps before with them, and they really like this program, because when they're doing their tactics, or I guess when anybody's doing their tactics, they don't want super hard ones where they have to sit there and think about it too often. Because I think that when you're doing tactics, you don't want to spend more than 5 minutes on a tactic. If you spend more than 5 minutes on a tactic, then your brain doesn't know the pattern, or it can't recognize it yet. So you need to show yourself the answer in immediate time. And I like this program because it'll if you get it wrong, it'll blink, or it'll start to show you the arrows and like, hey, this is the key squares, hey, this is a key idea. So try to drag your attention there. And then if you miss it on a second or a third try, it'll give you like a smaller quadrant to focus on, so that you can be able to pick it up and you go, oh, okay, I can see the mini puzzle. So then it'll take you back to the original puzzle. I hope I'm having confused you. So that you can be able to solve it a third time, and it will also score you, and depending on how many times you got it wrong. And so this is I think a good training tool for again, a lot of my students to do it, so they don't get frustrated, they don't wreck their chess.com rating or chess tempo rating that they have when they're practicing their tactics. All right, anyways, black to move. This is a crazy position here. All right, this pawn is going down the board. I want to make sure that, so I want to get that rook. So let me just take this guy and then take the rook. Okay. White to move here. Again, these are a lot of like setting up for forks, and I hope they give me harder ones here. Okay. Forks and skewers, I think that's kind of where most people get started off when they're doing tactics. And so the patterns, I think, are coming really, really, really fast to me now. I mean, I got a good idea, and I've been doing tactics like this for a really long time, so it's not like I'm having any difficulties trying to find them. I'm just trying to keep up with the pace. And let's see how many that I can actually get. Okay, I got more people joining the chat. Hey, who's there? They're watching Coach Santos. We're doing chess tactics tonight. We're doing Annihilation of the Defense of a piece, or what I like to call just remove the backup buddy from a defended piece, and we should be able to get it. So here's an example, black to play here. I'm on level 6 of this program, and what I'm doing here is black is looking for a weak piece. This rook looks like he's weak because the defense is the bishop right here. So I want to remove the bishop, and if I remove the bishop, then I can take that rook right there. So I take it, and then there we go. Again, if you, and what I tell my students too is that, hey, when you do a tactic, when you're finished with it, you should be able to say, hey, I can play this position against a computer, I can play this against a grandmaster, and I should be able to win this game. Yeah, against a master, for real. If you can't win it like this with the black pieces and white is a grandmaster, then your game has some problems that you need to figure out. And so there's a training exercise. I push my students to go farther and saying, hey, you know what, try your best to play this and everything and get that win, so you understand that practice of I'm fighting even after I win a tactic. We have too many games of my students, and they are like, they're winning, and then after they win a piece, they can't convert it into an actual win. They give back the piece and it just goes back and forth, and it's like horrible to watch as a coach. So I hope that they're watching too, to say, hey, you know what, I think I can actually pull these off here. I'm seeing the tactics here of removing the backup buddy, and then we can get it. Again, this program is Pishka, and this was introduced to me by another chess coach at the time, and he's telling me that, you know, this is it's a good program because I think, who was it here? Improve your chess tactics. It was a yellow book I had from this Everyman publishers. Anyways, he was trying to get you to do tactics in something like called 7 circles. If you heard that training before, then you'd let me know if you heard about 7 circles. You're basically trying to get your pattern recognition down and saying, okay, I'm seeing these things again and again, and I'm not having any issues at trying to find these type of tactics in my game when we're just trying to remove the backup buddy. And I think this is again a common one for my students that are starting off at chess, or they're trying to get better at it too. That guy looks suspicious over here. Removing the backup buddy, I take this guy, and then I can take him. Takes. Okay, something new I saw. All right, white to move here. Okay, remove that backup buddy and take this guy. All right, there's, like I said, I'm on level 6, and there are 14 levels. So we're gonna see how many I can do in the next 40 minutes here. Trying to burn through these because I do know these pretty well. Forks and skewers and just tearing this guy apart. White to move here. Okay, I want that guy, and I take this guy here. All right, I want to do a fork here, but I want to drag the king, and this is also called an attraction tactic, where I'm bringing the guy into my position so I can set it up for a knight fork, is what we saw in this puzzle here. Let's go back. This is a really cool tactic, and I'm studying more tactics like this. It's like, yeah, you're setting it up, your tactic, so you can do the fork like this. An attraction tactic is what it's typically called. Okay, anyways, let's go to number 11 here. All right, black to move. Check. Thanks. Got it. Let's go. All right. Going to the next one. Black to play. Can you see it before me? If you see it before me, scream at it. Hey, I found it. It's in the chat. I'll watch for you. Okay, and a good healthy of these patterns here. I got this stuff. Black to move here. Okay, I want that rook. All right, so I take you. You come up here. How can I get your rook? All right, a good one. That's got me a little stumped here. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna start taking this guy, and to get to his rook, I need to play this. Got his rook, got his pawn. I'm gonna march that guy down the board. I don't know. I didn't like this coming down here, but this is this goes faster, and this guy isn't going anywhere next. So if he starts to go down here, then I just start racing. And he doesn't have time. Let's say he goes there. And then he goes there, and he goes there, and he goes there, he goes there, and I make my queen first. And goes, makes his queen. Check him. And can't go there, he can't go there, he's got to go there. Cool tactic, watch this. I check him. He gets out of the way, I take his queen. Fancy, fancy, fancy. Alright, next one. Alright, so now they're getting a little bit more challenging. I'm glad, because I'm just tired of just doing boring puzzles over and over and over again. Alright, white to play. Alright. I want to take this guy. That guy looks weak. I want to take this guy here. So, yep, that's my move. Let's see here. Black to play. Skewers. And takes. Alright. Set up for the fork. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Want. Let's see here. White to play. Okay, I want that rook. Can't get that rook because the knight's on it, so let me get rid of that guy. And then there we go. Alright. Keep it going here. Alright. I've actually had this one before in a game like that. Pretty fancy. Black to move. Okay. I see skewer. Yeah, forking ideas. Yep. Cool. There's more puzzles now. Not more puzzles, but there's more pieces that are appearing. That's what I wanted to say. More pieces appearing in these puzzles. Okay. Black to move. Want to get that guy. Remove the backup, buddy. Check him. Take him. There you go. Cool. Black to move. Okay, with the skewer tactic. Sweet. Alright. Black to move. Nice. Ah, well, come on. Sure, I can take him that way. Okay. Takes. Let's keep it going. Black to move. What I want to do. I want to set up my fork. That's what I want to do. Cool. Black to move here. Take this guy and take that guy. Here we go. What time is it where you're at? What time is it where you're at? Talk to me, people in the chat. Keep me awake. All right, let's see here. Fork and keep moving on. Coach Blake, if you're still there and watching, tell me, sir, how's our music tonight? Is it bumping enough? right, let's see here. More cowbell. That's right. I need some more cowbell. That's a good move. Cool. All right, level 7. I did it. Level 7. Let's keep going. How many do we got? We have 71. No problemo. I can fly through these now pretty quick. Okay, I do this and fork him and then do this. Coach Blake, are you seeing any of these two before me? Let's see here. Okay, it's done. Come on, next one. Gotta take that guy. Gotta take that guy. You're seeing some? All right. Black to play. Let me see here. And I grab this dude. No. Yeah, I grab this dude, then I take this guy. That wasn't too hard. Just not focusing on all parts of the board here. Alright, black to move. Oh, I see something here. Something looks suspicious here. Cool moves, dude. What? Well, that's pretty cool because I want his queen. So I check him and he blocks and I take. Okay. I guess you just want this. Or that. That's a check that works. Now, as long as I completed it without a red mark, I think I'm good. Alright, let me see here. Yeah. Remove the bishop. Set up the skewer. Okay, white to play. If it's white to play, set it up again for the fork. Okay. Let's keep it going. Hey, new friends that are joining in on the chat. Glad you made it in. Talk to me. Tell me what's up. Where are you guys at? Okay, check. Get rid of the backup buddy and then take him. That's the kind of tactics we're doing. Remove the backup buddy. That's all you got to remember. Coach Blake, you can remember that simple idea. Let's see here. Black to play. Okay, my backup buddy. He's backup buddying right here on this guy. So if I grab this guy, check. Takes. Oh, good. Good. Now they're getting challenging. Suspicious. Yeah, just back him off. Okay. That wasn't too hard. Just get off. Get off my piece. All right. I can see these tactics. White to move. White to move. That's my piece. That's my piece. Okay. So there's this particular method that I've been interested at looking at. This method is it's called the woodpecker method, and the woodpecker method gives you about 100 problems. Well, they start you off with 100, and it works like 7 circles, and what you're trying to do is, and according to difficulty, you're trying to work easy ones and then get to harder ones. And as you're doing that, you are, like I said, increasing the difficulty, but you're trying to learn the tactic until you see it. So I'm trying it this particular method to see if it is actually working. I want to learn by themes here, or motifs. Okay, I want to go here. Before I go here, I takes, and he can block, but then it's this way. I want to take this way. If he takes with the rook, then I take the knight here. Okay, if he takes with his knight, then I'm going to come here to create a skewer. So this is the best way. Okay. So black to move here. Let's keep going. Let's keep going here. So that rook looks like a target. And I can see where that guy, with my queen coming down here. Yeah. Alright, how I'm finding these is I'm looking for the weaknesses, Coach Blake. What you want to do as well is just take a look at the position here and trying to figure out what is the weak piece here, since we're going piece hunting. And the weak piece is this rook over here, and it looks, it's potentially weak because he's being he needs a backup buddy here. But again, if we're removing the backup buddy, then we're creating these tactics, these skewering tactics to get a piece, and with good position here. Because again, I want to go here and then here. Black can't stop me. Alright, white to move here, and let's remove this guy and then this guy. I've seen these particular tactics on Chess Tempo when I've been doing mine on that website. I'm spotting these off pretty quickly too. And I wanted to get these tactics with ease. I don't want to make it hard. I want to be able to see all tactics within under 2 minutes, with a maximum of 5 minutes. I don't want to spend that long on a puzzle. I just need to know my answer and move on. These tactics, I think, are pretty common in chess play. So we got to master these. Removing the defender, remove the backup buddy. Move the backup buddy, and then you can get him. This is going to be one of my lessons on the summer camp I'm teaching at with these kids, is remove the backup buddy, and you're going to get to some really good positions. Yeah, so that's my job during the summertime, is do tactics with kids. I'm excited because I really want them to know my ideas when I'm playing these kind of games and positions here, where all that you were really doing again is removing that backup buddy and then taking that piece here. And again, I see so many of these tactics, these puzzles and their games, and it just makes me sick because they need to know these like the back of their hand, like what I'm doing here too tonight. So again, if they're watching, then good, you're getting another review. And they shouldn't be too hard. I don't want to make puzzles too challenging, because then we don't learn anything. But if we don't also try to challenge ourselves, then we're doing what we want to be doing when we're training. We're trying to learn these familiar patterns. If you're removing these patterns, then if you're doing these patterns, excuse me, then your brain's gonna like pick it up when you do it over the board very, very, very quickly. So white to move here. I want that guy. Cool. That was a nice one. Something new. New patterns are starting to appear as I'm like progressing in all these. Now, I knew a guy that I didn't know him personally, but I read about a guy who did this particular program, and his rating went up like 400 points. So I was like, well, I want my rating to go up 400 points. So let me try to drag this up and see the magic happen. All right, so what if I remove this guy? Okay, if I remove him, this pawn's going to take, and I should be able to go check. If it's queen comes to g7, then I can take his rook. Yeah, cool. All right, let's keep it going. 20 minutes. I'm gonna try to hit the hay. Try and hit the hay. I could take with my queen. Nothing wrong with my move. Nothing wrong with my move. I guess some people also don't like these computer generated like problems, but these actually come from actual games. So if they're coming from actual games, then I believe the problem more. And sometimes, you know, and that's the thing too, is that when I'm working with students, is that you can do this on chess.com, you can do this on Chess Tempo, but it really helps to have a coach explain why the computer wants it one way versus another way, or why that chess master likes it this way than that way. And sometimes it's just taste, and it's just activity, and saying, If you take a rook, for example, with a knight that's sitting on a1, you take that guy versus the rook that's in the center, then what you end up doing is you're bringing a piece and everything to a bad square, and that's supposed to be giving you a better advantage. I hope that made sense here. You're actually luring them to go to a different square. All right, let's keep going. Black to move here. Okay, I see a bishop over here when only the backup body is right there, so let's get rid of him and go with the checks first. So if you're doing checks first, you're going to see things faster too. Let me see here. Any checks I could give to the guy? No checks here. All right, white to move. Bam, right there. Fork takes. Okay. Black to move. Yes, like that. Okay, hey, I got some new friends that are in the chat. My name's Coach Santos. I'm here in Houston. We're doing some late night tactics. Tell me where you're from. Keep me awake. I got my coffee, but I like to hear chat on what's going on here. We're doing some tactics to remove the backup buddy, and we're trying to do as many as we can in 15 more minutes. Then I'm hitting the hay. All right, so I see this fork here. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Okay. So if I go here, check. I thought bishop takes the knight here. My rook takes with check, and then I can pick up the piece too. So that's what I saw. So it wants it like this. Because it puts the attack on this guy here next. All right. I guess so. I mean, I don't know. I think that's just being a little too picky sometimes. The puzzles, the reviews that I've heard about in this program that I'm using, it's called Pishka. Chess CTR 4.0, and says that sometimes there's puzzles and everything. You put them into a chess base and run them in through an engine. You're gonna find some minor mistakes. I try not to judge too much on that. I mean, if it's a good puzzle, it's a good puzzle. We're trying to get to some here. Let me see. Okay, so I take this guy, and then I want to play here, and then take his rook. There you go. Black to play. All right, set up the fork again. Here we go. Takes here. Okay, getting faster here. Okay, so checks will come first. Takes. If his rook comes down here, I block. Black to move here. That bishop looks like he's helpless. Got to get that guy. Black to move. want to take his rook, so checks will come first and then take his rook. Checks first, checks first. Alright, let's see here. I can take checks first, then the rook goes by. Alright, check first, create the skewer, and then we take the rook. Cool, keep moving on. Okay, what piece I want to go? I want to go after the knight. So get rid of that backup, buddy, and take him here. Keep it going. Alright, so I take, check, and then take this guy. Next, let's go with takes, create the skewer, and move on. Okay, I'm going faster now. Let's see here. Takes the rook. Puzzle number 50. Let's move on. Let's go, let's go. Takes. Cool deal. Takes. Fork. Here we go. Keep moving, keep moving. I tell my students too that chess is a lot about pattern recognition. So if you're seeing the same patterns over and over and over again, and you're helping your brain. You're helping your brain to see what you need to see. Get really familiar. It's repetition. A lot about repetition. Okay, I want it. Black wants to go. Let's see here, with the skewer too. So let's create the fork and move on. Black to play. Okay, I want the fork, so I'm going to go here, create the fork. Alright, black to move. I want the rook, so I'm going to go here and then there. Okay, I want that bishop here, so I'm going to take that guy, get him. Okay, my next target, let me see here, that rook right there. Get rid of that guy, then there. Okay, again, that rook is going to target here, so I'll take, then go here. Let's keep moving. Alright, let's take and skewer. Get rid of him. Alright, next guy, next. Let's go with this skewer pattern again, or is that just a trade? Don't want to look like an idiot here. Let me go here, there. See, he could have gone up here. My queen comes in with check, though. I guess he's just letting it go. Okay. Alright. So, this guy is here. This guy looks unprotected too, so check. Oh. Okay. Sorry. There we go. Don't penalize me too much for that. White to move. Okay, let's go. This rook screaming at me. And another chess teacher, coach told me too that chess tactics are supposed to be screaming at you. I'm right here. Come and get it. That's how you know that you know how or know where the tactic is at too. So black to play. All right, I see that this knight has only one backup buddy, so let's remove that backup buddy and then get him. Okay, 67. White to play. This rook right here is in trouble. Let's grab that guy. 68 problems we've done on this set. This bishop is in trouble, so remove that guy. Then I can get him. All right. And yes, I think they are getting a little bit more challenging as more pieces are appearing on the board, which is good. I want a legit chess workout too, but I want to make sure that I'm getting the pattern correct all of the time. I want 100% accuracy in my games. Okay, so I take this guy. No, I knew something was up with that. Okay, rook takes. On the rook takes. King takes. After the king takes. What's up with that? What's up with that? Drag him over there. And I create the skewer. Okay, come on, Coach Santos. It's starting to get late. It's starting to get late. All right, white to move. All right, let's see here. This guy looks like he's in trouble, so check. Take that rook. All right, yes, made it to level 8. I got 5 minutes, and I'll try to do some more. I'll try to do some more if you're still there. I want to keep going. I want to keep going. I want to get better at chess. Okay. First we get rid of this guy, and then we can check him, and then I can take the rook, okay? Yeah, rook takes, very good. And I grab him. It wasn't hard, just wanted to check my line. I want to see how the end result looks. When I see how the end result looks, then I can feel more confident when I'm jumping into a tactic. Okay, this queen is the dude that needs the help. Alright. I want to grab this guy. He's looking tied down. Alright, let me see here. Queen's a backup buddy here. I think it's here first, because when he takes with the pawn, then I can just take his knight. If he takes with his knight, then I can take his rook. Yeah. Okay, good. Now they're getting better. Not so cinchy now. Black to move. Okay. Okay, I want to go here and then go here. There you go. Next ones that we're gonna do, white to move. Okay, and then there to there. Right, so got to get this guy first. This guy's gonna go next. Okay, let's see here. Keep it going. Black to play. Hey, I want to know if our friend that was watching earlier, Cicero, hey, were you able to find the app for your phone? All right. Let me see here. Black wants to take queen. Wants to go there. Checks look cool. Let me see here. Got to get rid of this guy here. I do want to take the queen, but I want to take with check first, and then I can get him here. Because check is the most forcing move to make. All right. The most forcing move just kind of makes black pause and trying to figure out like how is he going to move his king. All right, white to play. Want to grab this guy here, so this guy's got to go. Then I can go here. All right, next to move. All right, white to play. I want this rook. I want him. This guy's being the backup buddy here, so I want to grab this guy. I do want to check him. But I also have this check too. This guy's got to go first. Okay. Now once that guy goes, now I can check him. This rook cannot go down. This king's got to go up or down. Nope, I could check him now too. I got to look at these critical lines here. Or that way. I've seen this tactic before. That wasn't good. I lost some credit from that. Still somehow got that right. That was awful. All right, 1 out of 200 I done tonight. All right, white to play. Here, let's see. I want to do lots of things here. Okay, I can remove the backup buddy. Want to remove this bishop here. I want this rook right here. So I've seen this one. Check. And I take the rook. Okay, cool. Black to play, black to play. Dads without kids. Yeah. Talk to me more, man. This program is called Pishka. In the actual program, there's Pishka that has many different courses. And Chess King, I believe, is the program that is you can find, or chesskingtraining.com. This they offer a lot of different puzzles, and not just puzzles, but just for your rating, I guess. So if you're a beginner and it has beginner tactics, intermediate tactics, club tactics, and advanced tactics. I'm trying to go through some beginning and intermediate tactics for my students. I want them to watch this video so that they can review over these videos and try to get the ideas for this particular program, and saying, oh, okay, all I have to do is just watch Coach's videos on Steam or in YouTube, and then I can hopefully they'll get better at chess just by watching these tactics get played again and again and again. So you're a 1250. Yeah, this is the best way to get better at tactics, is just doing them. Just doing them as often as you can. My chess rating, USCF is a 1482. Okay, look, that's really ridiculously low, because I'm not playing that low on chess.com. I'm about, I want to say I'm at 1800, and on Lead Chess I'm about the same as well. My tactics rating on Lead Chess is like a 2200. On chess.com, because I haven't done as much, it's about 1800. And so Chess Tempo is another place that I go to practice my tactics, in blitz tactics. I don't know if you've been hearing me preach and everything, but try to do your tactics within under 5 minutes. And I'm trying to train myself to do my tactics under 2 minutes of a think, because I'm playing usually like game 60-60 or game 90, and I need to spend my time elsewhere else trying to calculate, trying to figure out these tactics simple tactics I shouldn't be missing, really. So checks will come first, and then take the piece. What books and what apps do you use for learning chess tactics? I got tons of books, tons of material that I use with students. If you go to wholesalechess.com, use our promo code LOGIC, and you get 10% off. I know it just takes off tax and a little bit, but it's something if you were looking for a good book, or you're looking for this program. I like to hear from other people what they like to use when they're doing their tactics. Dads Without Kids, if you come tomorrow evening, 7:30 Central Time, you're going to see, it's right there. Right there. Houston time, 7:30 to 8:30. I'm going to do a video lesson for all my students in Houston. Sometimes it's a big group, sometimes it's a small group. But give me your feedback and everything on. We're going to do a game of the day, so you get to see me coach a little bit more and talk into detail about how to better your game. It's like a chess master lesson, but I try to make it into a mini game for everybody to see. And then I'm going to try to play more people tomorrow night, because I don't play enough students of mine, and I owe it to them too. Mostly just practicing on Lee Chess and chess.com, more YouTube videos and books. Yeah, I mean, that's a good step into the right direction here. So are you a real dad? I am a dad. I have a young daughter. She's amazing. She's 19 years old. 19 months. I didn't say that right. It's past 12 here in Texas. I'm trying to wake myself up with some coffee and tactics here. All right, black to play. Oh, also, if you want to join us on Friday nights, here on Learn by Logics. We're trying to get a group started for 4-player chess. I know it's weird, it's different, it's fun. We try to do a free-for-all. So you are playing 3 other chess players and myself. Oh, you got a dog. Okay, so it's your, what do they call it? Your fur babies, right? What kind of dog do you have? I used to have a foxhound, and that dog was amazing. Amazing. I had that dog without a leash, trained really, really well. I had a two-story apartment, and I just opened the door, let him run down the stairs, do his business, and run back and scratch at the door, and I'll open up the door. So a smart dog. Actually, I was trying to get him to be a therapy dog because he was such a cool dog. Such a cool dog. A lab. Good one. So do you hunt with your lab? I have to ask that question because some people just don't. They don't make their dog work. I think that's not right for a dog, a working dog like a lab. If I had more time and a little bit more money, I would go hunting with my dog. I would go duck hunting. But no, I don't have my dog now. All right, back to this chess problem here. I need to crack this one. I feel like I'm just trading pieces here at this point. I takes, and it goes there. Yeah, that's not gonna work. I take here, he takes, and there. So not that way. Remove the backup buddy. That was the name of our tactics for the night here, and I'm finally getting to some good ones here. West Virginia, plenty of that's right. There's plenty of hunting ground out there. Cool, man. That's good. That's good. You gave your dog space to run around. I had my foxhound in a small apartment. I didn't like doing that to the poor dog. So I gave him away to a family in Magnolia, Texas, and they had more property, and to let him run around, chase rabbits and another dog and deer. That was good because he was a good dog. He was a really good dog. And I took him to the store or the bank, and I have him sit outside and watch everybody go in and out when I did my bank transactions and grocery shopping, and he just sit there and wait for me. Love that dog. His name was Chester. Ha ha. Smartest dog ever. Okay, I should just do this and then do this. Come on. Okay, finally this hits me too. West Virginia. I lived in Marietta, Ohio, which is like right at the tip, or the bottom of Ohio, and we go into West Virginia for fun on the weekends too. No, it's spelled Chester with 2 S's. So that was the cool thing. Everybody loved that dog. I took that dog to chess camps too, and he would just sit there and watch everybody, and he could even pick up these silicone pieces and move them around, and kids just thought that was like the best thing they've ever seen in their entire lives. It was cool. Cool dog. Cool dog. I'm slowing down. Oh, Parkersburg. Yeah, that's where we would go to a lot too. The Stern Wheel Festival was in Marietta, and there was a 5K race. This is when my dad would do a lot of running races, and he would he wanted to see if we had the runner in us, and so we did a Stern Wheel Festival 5K run, and I got second place in my age division. I was really, really happy about that. My brother got third place, and then ever since then we became runners for life. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. I've actually traveled a lot in my lifetime. But we lived in Ohio, in Marietta, for 4 years. North Hills. That was the area where we lived. I love North Hills. It was cool. It was in the mid 90s when they had the blizzard of 95. That was amazing. I don't know how old you are, but I love the Four Seasons. And I was born here in Houston, and then my dad, when we were in elementary, we moved up there to Ohio. And like I said, stayed there for 4 years. He was in the oil and gas business. So there was a plant, at least a little bit outside of it too. Brentwood, okay, cool. You're 35. I'm a little bit older. Not by much. Not by much. Man, do you hear about the Stern Wheel Festival? Do they still have that going on here? I know that Marietta's changed. My little brother was born in Ohio. The rest of my family was born here in Texas. So he's got this attachment to go back to Ohio at some point in his life. And I tell him go for it, you know, because Texas is Texas. Okay, that guy gots to go. Do I do the... His rook looks like he's just hanging there. Okay. Stern Wheel Festival still goes on. Right on, dude. Right on. So... Are you a tournament player at all for chess? I check him, I still get a rook. All right. Remove the backup buddy. This guy is in trouble, and when I go here, rook and bishop are in trouble, so he's got to take it, and then I'll take his stuff. Oh, let's see here. Okay, I want to take here to threaten the rook, but I can't do that because I gotta get this guy first, and then that guy's gonna fall next. Black to play. Well, it was really nice running into you dads without kids. I guess you can't sleep either, right? Or are you at work? You haven't played over the board chess with anybody? Oh man. There's tournaments around. Just gotta go hunting for them, right? Are you a hunter? Oh, you took a nap. Yeah, I kind of took an afternoon nap today. I am a homeschool teacher, and they are still on break. should be able to do this without any negative consequences, and I take the knight. So yeah, these homeschool kids are out on break still, and I had a day to rest, relax, get some work done, try to plan some lessons, and then in the afternoons I'm a chess coach. So, and then I come home for dinner and spend time with my daughter, and we just hang out, enjoy our Texas life. Man, I remember going fishing on the Ohio River, and all I caught was flounder that time. It was some night fishing. That was fun. Are you an outdoors person? Dads without kids. You like going out there to go hunting, fishing? Okay, I take this guy, and his bishop is gone. I got the check coming. Let's see here. Okay. Let me see here. Yeah, I take this guy, check him, and then take the knight. Cool. You fish more. Cool. I like going bass fishing here in Texas. I want to get better at that too. I need a boat. My buddies and I actually got a boat off of Craigslist, but we didn't get the title for that. That guy was just broken promises and stuff, so it sucks. I really wanted a boat. Got too excited about it too. Let me see here. Okay. Remove this guy because I'm threatening to take the rook, and then I go here. Okay, so you got to join us more. I know that you're in Eastern time, right? Eastern time. So that means that we're going to run our show tomorrow night at 8:30 Eastern time to 9:30. My chess lesson is, I don't want to give all the cool things away from it. I want you to come actually and see the show tomorrow. All right. Thanks again for talking with me. Come, like I said, come tomorrow night after you've rested up some and check out the show. We're going to do more tactics and things too. Cool. Give me the follow, all right? And so you can watch us do some more tactics and join us for some chess play too. If you want to play me tomorrow night and everything too, go to chess.com. The Lost Pawn 83 is me. So send me a friend request, and then when I'm on, just give me a challenge, and I'll do it. All right, nice hanging out with you. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna still try to keep going on just a little bit longer. Thanks for following. See you around, bud. Let's see. Take the bishop, fork, and oh, sorry, that was a skewer, and then get him. All right. Black to play. Okay. This rook is in trouble. Takes. Keep it going. Who else is in the chat tonight? Talk to me. I'll talk with you too. Don't have to be shy about it. We're all learning chess here. If I do that, then his knight's going to take. If his knight takes me, like that. Then that leaves this guy unprotected. So that's the combination. Takes. Oh, okay, cool. And I'll take you. Cool deal. Let's see here. No backup buddy on that rook. Okay, here we go. Black to play. Black to play. Let's see here. This, no, he's got a backup buddy with the queen over here. This rook is the guy with no backup buddy, so this guy's gotta go. Gotta go. Double 8. All right. Whew. Okay, this guy has the. Looks like he's in trouble. But this guy also has something suspicious about him. Let me see here. I noticed this idea too. So maybe I can draw the queen down when I take here. Cool. That works too. Let me see here. Let me move on. Okay, get rid of that guy and take that guy. I feel like I've seen that one before. I've seen that one before. Okay, cool. This is a check you, take your rook. Alright, bishop is in trouble, so we gotta get this guy here. Nothing too difficult. I haven't got any red tonight. I'm happy about that. Okay, seeing a fork here, but let's get that in. 37. 37. Let's keep rolling. More tactics, more tactics. That guy's in trouble. Gotta remove that backup buddy. Alright, that guy's in trouble. Okay, if I take this guy and he takes my rook, I can take back. Yep. Alright, here. Something about this guy. Okay, so I go here and here. But first, we gotta go get this guy first, and then I'll take him. Cool. I like these new ones that are coming up. Alright. Something suspicious about that knight. Take you, and then, yep, right there. The thing that's like making me suspicious about these pieces here is that it's weakly defended, or just not being defended too. So this rook is being weakly defended by this guy. So I'm also looking at these lines of attack to get him. Alright, let's see here. This rook's weakly defended. I want to get him, but this is his weakest piece here. And don't need to take, just need to get this guy. Got enough backup buddies. He's good to go. He's good to go. Let's keep it rolling. White to move. Alright. This rook, it looks really weak. So first we go here, then I go here with check and take him up there. All right. Let's go on here. Rook is being hit by the queen, so we get rid of this guy, and then we can take the rook. Whoa, I missed that. I missed that. So first things first, check him, and then take it. Whew, that was close. Alright. Yeah, that's... If you're scoring me tonight, I've only missed like two. I want that guy. Checks, moves over. Okay. But all these guys are pretty well defended, so take this guy and then that guy. Alright. Badly defended. Gonna put him on this diagonal. Alright, and that king is just too far away from that rook to try to go and protect him, so that's why it's not working out. Alright, bishop here. Alright, moving on, next problem. Here we go. Oh, tactics are work. Tactics are work. See a fork here if I capture here. That just looks too cool. Too cool to miss. All right. Could set up a fork if I take this guy here. Fork takes with the threat coming next. All right. Next roll here. Let's see. There's my target. There's my target. Okay. There's my target here. He's being defended by this guy, so let's get rid of him. Okay, here we go. My target. Alright, black to play. Rook's the target here. Gotta take, skewer, fork, sorry. Fork. Okay. Queen's looking weak. Let me see here. Hello, friends. Let me know you're in the chat tonight. Up late trying to do some tactics. He's got, yeah. This bishop is the target here, because when I take this guy, and then this square right here is mighty weak. Okay, cool. I'm glad these tactics are getting more challenging. Okay, and this guy is weak. I got 2 attackers here, and he's got 2 backup buddies. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of 1. And now the question is, do I take with my knight or do I take with my queen? Well, I'm winning, so I want to take with my queen. And if he takes me back, I take back here, and I'm good. If he doesn't take me, well, he still has some fight in him, and he needs to run. Run. All right, white to play. Okay. This is a backup buddy. That's a backup buddy. I got one and I got two here. So I'm going to get rid of one of the backup buddies. Now the question is, do I take with the knight or I take with the rook? Your answer is I'm going to take with the lesser piece so I can use the bigger piece to continue to keep on fighting. Alright, here we go. So want to take the yummy tasty rook. But before I do that, I want to get rid of that backup buddy. Then I can do it. Moving on. Alright. Wow. Clusters are fun, but at the same time, they are some headaches here. Let me see here. I want to take that rook, but the knight's the backup buddy. And if his bishop takes back, I cannot take it. If I take with the bishop, his queen will take me back here. No, it's okay though, because I have checks in here. I have checks in there. So takes like that, then takes. Okay. Did you see my line? Did you see my line that I was feeling nervous about here? I can't take him here, but I know I saw a check here, but I thought he could defend it properly, but this guy's still hanging there. Badly defended, so moving on. Almost done with these. I got just about 8 more to go. Black to move. Black to move. Okay, I want to take the rook here, but I can't take it because the knight's there. So let's get rid of that guy and then there and move on. Alright, next idea is, let me see, that bishop looks suspicious. I want to go after that guy. So let's see here. See a mating threat here. See a mating threat here. So why? And that rook is undefended here. So this is a cool tactic. I go here, he takes. So I got here a check, and he's going to come and block it, but that leaves that rook undefended again. So cool. 1 apply, 2 applies, 3, 4, 5. Cool. This is kind of where I should be, I feel like, in my tactics. I want to make sure that I'm seeing these things really, really, really fast. Okay. That's the backup, buddy. So I need to go here, here, then I can go here. Alright. On Chess Tempo, that's where I like to go do my tactics. I got a membership with them too. So I want to practice with my tactics there. That was a little easy on that one. Okay, undefended, another easy one. Go there. Alright, white to play. Looks like a target, could be a target. Just fork, no, skewer, excuse me. Skewer and get my rook. Alright, 3 more to go. I'm done. Done for the night. White to move. Let's keep it rolling. Alright, back to focus. Oh, this guy's undefended, so grab this guy, make this guy. Alright, black to move. No, this guy. This guy is weak. Grab that guy. Alright, white to play. White to play, white to play. Okay, there's my stuff here. That and that looks weak. So, yeah, we get rid of this guy. He takes, and I take this guy. You ready to take the rook or the bishop here? That's cool. Alright, I am done. Yes, I'm done. Done for the night. I'll come back another time and do some more. This has been fun. Just getting a chance to do more tactics. Oh, let's see, how many have I done? How many tactics did I do? Let's count. Quick count. Alright, first I did these 2, and I did these 12, and then I did these 18. Oops. And then I did 34. Then I did 71 here. And then I did 67 here. So 204. I did 204 tonight. I am happy with myself. Let's see here. Future problems. Still a lot. Cool deal. Lots more puzzles to do next time when I get back in here. So more of these remove the backup buddy tactics. Okay, so this is only part 1. I'll do part 2 maybe Wednesday night. We'll see how it goes. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. You guys are awesome, and keep watching for more tactic problems that I'm doing. The end.